y'all boys. Alright, so let's get right into it. Yeah, so I'm like, bruh, like chill, chill. You know what I'm saying? Like what you want, you know what I'm saying? And then he like, nah, like she want me, she want me. So I'm like, okay. Cause it's like it ain't no telling bruh that somebody don't want him. Okay, so anyways though, so from over the years and like from everything that I learned and stuff, I think that what was wrong with bruh is that like first of all, he got some type of mental disorder. I forgot exactly what it was, but I forgot what it's called, but like he got some type of mental disorder, but like he like just delusional as hell, cause like he create different scenarios in his mind and then convince himself that it's real type shit. Like, but anyways, so yeah, I think that Buddy maybe went to jail and maybe he ain't like maybe he had to sit for a while, maybe like 10 years, and like he ain't touch a woman and stuff like that, because from what I heard, like a lot of dudes that go to prison, they start thinking that every woman want them, like every woman that give them eye contact and stuff like that, like they're like, but anyway, hey, I'm just saying whatever, because I don't know how to explain why bruh act the way he acted, because Buddy was just crazy as hell. I don't know what the hell Buddy been through, but he been through some shit, obviously. Like, man, you could see that shit in his eyes that he just threw off. Like, but anyway, so yeah. So the box cart shit was cool. So we go home and shit. Everything's smooth. So a couple, I say about 3 weeks passed by, and I'm chilling, I'm working. Everybody cooling, and y'all, right, it's not funny, because what I'm about to tell y'all is it's actually disturbing, and I hope that nobody has to go through nothing like this. But so I pull up to work one day, and I didn't see Mike. And usually he work, like he usually work every day. So I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird, but I don't think nothing of it. And then they had somebody else washing dishes, but it was somebody that was a cook that was in the kitchen. So I'm like, why they got the cook washing dishes? I'm like, okay, like they ain't got nothing to do with me, maybe bro called out or something. So another day rolled by and I didn't see Mike again. So I'm like, what the fuck going on? So the third day I come to work, and then he finally show up to work. So he start his shift or whatever. He was there for about 2 hours and shit. So we all there chilling. I done did a couple tables, cause I think by that point I was serving tables, cause at one point I was just a food runner, but then I turned into a server. So I turned into like a full-time server, kind of on. Wait, no, I want a full-time server, but I was still food running. I was serving in the morning, and then I was food running at night. That's why I was working 11 hours and shit. But anyways, so yeah, motherfucking, we chilling and shit, and then Mike, he just walked back in. I think it was around like my lunchtime, so I'm sitting down eating my food and shit, and then he like, damn, bro, they let me go, bro. I'm like, why, bro, what the hell happened, bro? And then, bro, this nigga said the GM's name. Nigga said the general manager name. I'm like, okay, like what about it though, And like he ain't really go into detail and tell me nothing. So I'm like, what the hell going on? So then he walk off looking mad as hell. Like he like, yeah, bro, but this shit ain't gonna hold me down, bro. Like ain't nobody ever held a real nigga down, bro. I'm like, what is this nigga talking about, bro? Like ain't nobody ever held a real nigga down, bro. I'm like, what the fuck going on? So this nigga walk out. So it's me, and then it's the dude that made salads that had brought bro onto the job. So we walking outside behind him, because we trying to figure out what the hell going on. So we walking behind him, and like he not saying nothing or whatever. So then he like, man, bro, like, I told you I was gonna get at her. So I'm like, what the fuck going on? So me and bro just kind of give up. So we walk back, because we got work to do still. Even though I was sitting down eating and stuff, sometimes we like still got people that'll come in like on like them break times or whatever. So I really couldn't chill for real. But hold on. But yeah, so I didn't hear nothing that day. So another day goes by, And I come back to work or whatever. So I'm asking everybody like, what the hell happened to Mike? Like, why the fuck he get fired? And then somebody finally tell me, bro, they like, bro, like, you really ain't heard why he get fired? I'm like, no. Like, mind you, I told you that we all like family. So when something happens, everybody is going to know eventually. You feel me? Like, that shit's going to spread like wildfire. Like, words and secrets, them shits do not stay with nobody. So they tell me that it's about 1 p.m. and they said that the general manager, she's sitting in her office, she doing some paperwork, she chilling. They said that Mike knocked on her door. So she said, who is it? And he said, Mike. And then she said, come in. So he came in. He came in the office and then he closed the door behind him. Now every normal person, they walk into, if somebody say that you knock on your manager office, are you just going like open the door and then like just step in, but like stand by the door ready to close it back, or are you going to step in and close the door behind you? So you already know that something off is going on right now. Then he goes on. So as he's standing in front of her, she's looking up. She done dropped her pencil, dropped everything. So she's just making direct eye contact. He says, I don't care nothing about your husband. I don't care nothing about nothing that you done said. I know that you want me and I want you. We both here right now. What you want to do? Yo, I'm not too sure what happened after that, but all I know is that he got fired like a motherfucker. They really should have pressed charges on bro. I ain't gonna lie, cause that's like some OD shit. Like, what if bro really would have, you know what I'm saying, like did something to shorty? But anyways though, she didn't come back to work for like 3 weeks. She didn't come back to work for 3 weeks, and then when she did come back to work, she had a whole new office like on the other side of the building. Like, it was crazy. Like, yeah, man, that boy Mike crashed out for the box, man. That boy was that delusional, bro. Like, he was that delusional. He was about to take the box. But yeah, man, y'all stay tuned, man. More crazy stories coming, man. I love all y'all. I don't really know if nobody even gonna watch this, bro, but I still love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. All right.